Hello Sagittarius, this is Olivia from Dice Tarot. I am here today to do your weekly reading for August the 9th through the 15th. I did go ahead and pull your tarot cards and I did study them a little bit so I kind of get a feel for what's going on. And also your angel and ancestor card that came out was, I'm not real sure how to pronounce that, Shylin Master. And this is somebody that is asking you to be graceful in movement and action. Because I have a feeling that people are going to be watching you. So be careful that you just follow your path and you do it with integrity. That's what it feels like. Okay. You know, looking at this, it's like, look at that ball that he's hovering over his hand. He looks like he could be, you know, a magic man or magician or something like that. Not the one in the deck, but just somebody that does spiritual stuff perhaps that most people don't understand. And that's why they're asking you to be graceful in movement and action. Because you don't want to freak people out if you're doing something. Let's say you're doing healing or something. You don't want people to feel like you're voodoo or you know, black magic or whatever. Because to a lot of people, they're not aware of it. They're not aware of, you know, where the source is that comes from. And it could be something like that. And that might also be why they're saying to just, you know, be graceful in your movements and in your actions. You know, if somebody resists, let it be. Anyway, that's kind of what it feels like. You got the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess and the Devil. Yuck. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. And on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. It looks to me like you're getting your what's that word? You're getting down to business. Because this is a business woman. This is telling me that this person is wanting to get things in order and stabilized. And it has something to do with some kind of spiritual work, which is what made me link these two together. Now, spiritual work can be like healing. It can be like anything that's out of the... It can be yoga, it can be meditation. I mean, you might be trying to do some kind of, create some kind of new work for yourself with everybody losing their jobs and such. You might be trying to find some spiritual work to do, and it is going to pay off. But this card is also talking about this being a new venture, and you also have to be willing to hone in and critique whatever this work is that you're starting, because this is also like a entrepreneur type card. You have a special job that needs to be done, and you have to do it with integrity. And I think you already know with the High Priestess and her high intuition, I think you already know what's going on, and I think you already are aware of what you need to do. But you also feel that there might be a lot of naysayers, people that think it's voodoo and black magic and all that negative stuff. But we'll have to clarify that for sure to make sure what this is. It could also be talking with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is going to turn in your favor. It's in the upright. And it tells me there's going to be an increase in income. It's going to be a fortunate or fortunes of money coming in. And things are going to, everything's going to turn in your favor. So you're definitely on the right path. That I can guarantee you. Whatever you're doing, Saggy, you are on the right path. This is the only thing, this could talk about greed. So let's say your business does start booming and the Wheel of Fortune does hand you a winning or money from inheritance or wherever it comes from. Don't get too greedy. It could be that. I need to clarify. All right, let's start with the Queen of Swords. She's wanting to get things in order. She's just got that hand like, come now, let's get this figured out, or let's get this in order. Tell me what you need. What's your need? I think for sure though, Saggy, that's you. I really do. I believe that's you. Alright. Oh. Okay, so what this tells me is that this is somebody that does have that business type energy. Or that could be what they truly are, Saggy. But you also harbor the beautiful energy of the Queen of Cups. So what you're doing is you're doing things by the book, but you're also doing it with love. So whatever is spiritual, I'm telling you, whatever it is, it's got to be spiritual. It just feels that way. And when that card came out, I thought, oh my gosh, that makes sense. And then you need your partner with you. If there's a King of Swords that's in your vicinity or in your energy, there's somebody that should be here with you if they're not already. That's interesting. Two strong-willed, not strong-willed, but two powerhouse people. Wow. With love in between. My goodness gracious, that's amazing, Saggy. What do you got going? What magic pill did you take? That's really a beautiful, to me it is beautiful. All right, let's see what the Three of Pentacles is about. Now remember, these pentacles aren't built for spending money. These are set in stone. These pentacles are there for decoration and recognition of this person's work and how well they do. It's like acknowledgement that, wow, that's really good work. And you just keep going at it. Don't get lazy. Don't procrastinate. Get off that hoe and start doing the work on these plants or seeds or whatever they are for you. Because you don't want to miss an opportunity. Because if you slack off, those seeds are going to start falling off and it's going to rot on the ground and it's not going to happen. You have to maintain. Wow. You have to be like the King of Wands, because this guy is so persistent in everything. He sets his mind to do something, and I think this is probably your energy too, Saggy. You're definitely saying, I'm not going to let this fail. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I need to do. I'm not going to let it fall through. I'm not going to let it fall through. And like I said, this talks about a new enterprise or a new offer of money, job, anything on that nature. But you need to learn the skill in order for it to work. That's the skill here, the Three of Pentacles. Something spiritual. That's a monastery. That's a church. There's a monk here. This is spiritual to me. Spiritual, spiritual. All right, let's keep going. This Seven of Wands with this page, that tells me that you're standing up for this. You're not going to let the naysayers get to you. You're going to block that off because you know what you're doing is right. Look at that water that's running in between the feet. Again, water is spiritual. I'm sorry, this just feels like a spiritual reading. You're standing up for yourself, and you'd be darned if you're going to let some of these naysayers get in the way. And this could be this negative energy here. All right, one more card here. Oh no. You're walking away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling. No, you're not. You're not. You may be walking away from situations in your past or in your present that just aren't fulfilling, but you're headed to the spiritual path. You are definitely headed. Something triggered you into becoming so spiritual. Unless you always have been and you just ignored it, because a lot of people have powers that they're not even aware of, because we all were born with them. We just don't know it because it's been shoved away from us. This is taking the path to the spiritual. I love that. Oh my gosh. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's clarify, Miss High Priestess. Tell us about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is working on, this is also about work. Some kind of work that you're going to be financially secure in, but you've got to keep working at it. You can't, and this too is like detailed work, the same as the Three of Pentacles. This is precise work. It's got to be done just, right in the same order, in the right style. And if it's not, it gets kicked off to the side. It doesn't work. It gets whatever. Whatever that is to you, Saggy. You're kind of feeling stuck though. I wonder why. Now the stuck card to me also represents stagnation. Okay, Saggy, I know you have that fire energy, go, go, go. And if you're doing some kind of work where it's methodical day after day after day, you could get bored with it, and I can see that in you. So with that being said, you may end up feeling stagnated in a work that you love, but you're bored in a sense. Maybe, let's get one more card. There's some stagnation here, and I think it's the kind of work you're doing. It can sometimes get boring. If you're doing the same thing day after day, even though you specialize in that field, stick with it. Just stick with it. And you might not have to stick with it long, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and it's telling me that whatever you're doing now, it's going to change and it's going to be in your favor. So whatever you're doing right now, Saggy, forget about it. You're going to be doing something way more important. Isn't that interesting? Or it's going to change. The kind of work you're doing is going to change. I'm not going to say that you're not going to be doing this work. You're going to change. Something's going to change about it. I have a feeling if it's a homegrown business, for instance, is it possible that this is going to turn in your favor and you're not going to start, that's going to loosen this stagnation. Once you start, maybe it's a startup business and you're just not really you're not making the money you thought you were. And maybe you felt stagnated, like, why am I doing all this work? But it is going to turn in your favor, so just bear with it. Just stay with it. Whatever that work is you're doing, just keep going. It's going to pay off. Big time. Double indemnity. These two, double the money. It's going to be a big payoff. Very big. All right, let's clarify this, Devil. There's going to be some good news coming in. It could be passionate news. Is this some relationship? It seems like you're already in one, maybe. Is this something... Maybe somebody wants to be a part of it. Be careful. Because if somebody wants to be a part of whatever this work is that you've created, be careful. That could be bad news. Let's get one more card. With with the Seven of Cups, this tells me they're looking at all of their options. And you might be one of them. But the news is supposed to be good. It's passionate news, perhaps. Let's get one more for that. Definitely it's passionate. This could be some kind of passionate and creative. Somebody might be coming in with a different way of doing things that might make it grow. But why do they have these options? There's many different ways to make this grow. So pay attention. If somebody does come in with good news, they say, look, I can help you make this grow. Or if you'll let me on board, I'll show you what else we can do. It could be that kind of energy, but the devil is the part that worries me. They might be leeching onto you. Or they might have some kind of addictions that you might need to be aware of. Let's clarify the big Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the money's going to come in. It's going to trickle in slowly though, so be patient. But it's solid. You can trust it, and it will last, and it will get to you. You will see it. Now you got, unless this Lovers is a Gemini. This could be a Gemini. Because I don't really feel like this is a love reading. This is a partner that could come in. This could be the partner here, because I read this way too. So if we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's guaranteed that money's going to come in, it's going to be slow, but it will start. There's going to be a partner that pops in and says, hey, I got good news for you. We can do it this way too. And it'll be creative and passionate. And you'll get sucked into it. This could be the person that walks away. If this isn't you walking down a spiritual path, Saggy, this is somebody that's going to walk away from this. And it could be this person. Yes, because you're going to block them. Because there's something about them you're not liking. It's like they don't see things the way you do. They can't help you like they said they could. That could be your naysayer. There's devilment underneath this. It's like they want to get into your business. Just be aware of that. But I don't feel like this is a love reading at all. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. You're going to get the World. The Five of Wands talks about stress, conflict, internal turmoil, not really knowing what to do, head games with somebody, and it could be this person. You're done with that. It's childish and immature. You get rid of this, you get the Wheel. The World. I'm sorry, not the Wheel. You get the World card. Now the World card is it's a major life change. Whatever this is you're working on, and only you know. And it looks like you already have. There could be a couple here that's doing it. I don't know. But there's love with it as well. Whatever this is that you're growing is going to absolutely flourish. And the world is going to take you into every aspect of your life is going to change. Oh my gosh. I want to be a Saggy. Oh my God. Of course, we just had to throw in another devilment. Why? Is somebody you're letting in, are you going to keep them? I got to get another card for that. The devil talks about leeching on, hanging on your back and keeping you down. One more card. Again, leaving. So we got this one that's leaving, and now you got this thing that's leaving. They're leaving. They're going back to or they're going to calmer waters somewhere else. I don't think it's you, Saggy. I don't really know. I feel like the world is for sure yours, but there's somebody else that maybe this person keeps popping in and out? Is it that kind of person? And you're not having anything to do with it. Saggy, you'll understand that part and this part more than me. But right now I'm saying it looks good, but with the devil energy below it and the devil energy here, just be aware that there's somebody that may want to come in and steal your thunder, steal your money. And we don't want that to happen. Let's go ahead and do the quick potential outcomes here for these 3 lines. This is interesting and scary. Yeah, Temperance is here to watch after you. You definitely have the divine that's covering you. So Temperance will be here and you'll know what needs to go. If there's no balance in here because Temperance can't even do it, then you need to let it go, whatever it is. Don't let this person come into your life. Unless they're just bringing you a good message. But this is supposed to be a good message too. Is it the same person that comes in and out of your life? Is that what this is? I mentioned that a while ago with this. It's something, I can't pinpoint it. They come in faking that they're something they're not. Anyway, all right. And then this one. The truth is going to come out. That's when you finally you either leave them behind and start your business or something like that. I still think this is a spiritual path for you. Maybe you do block them out and say, no, you're not going to be a part of my job or my work because you heard the truth. Clarity came to you from the divine and you're asking them to walk away, or either that's you walking down a spiritual path after you've blocked them. And the last card, theft. There it is. That's it. This talks about theft. That's the main theme for this card. Someone's going to try to steal your thoughts, which could be the way you do your business. Be careful about that too. That could have been what this was about. They're looking to see how you do things, and they want to steal your thoughts about that. Your idea. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. You better manifest. Manifest for only the good people to come into your life. No troublemakers. That's too much work. All right, I got to get this done, and I want to thank you for watching. I hope that this helps you, and make sure you listen to those red flags. Until then, namaste.